just happened.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Georgia State Dynasty. It's here, episode 100 of the Georgia State Dynasty. Last week, the Panthers were on the road opening Sun Belt Conference play against New Mexico State, and they got a 42-16 victory over the Aggies. This week, in episode 100, they're on the road again, taking on Alabama, number 13 in the country. Georgia State comes in number 12. Will they get a victory, a big one on the road? We'll find out next. When this game was originally scheduled, Alabama was number 3 in the country to start the year. They lost their opener to Vanderbilt, and now they're number 13. Georgia State 2-0 comes in as number 12. Looking to move on up the rankings and get probably their biggest win in school history. Handoff to Jonathan Page here on 1st and 10, and he's got a 12-yard carry and a first down into Panthers territory. From the shotgun here, Mays is going to hand off to Page once again, and once again, he's got the open field, and inside the 10, touchdown, Jonathan Page, and the Alabama Crimson Tide take the early 7-0 lead in this game over the Panthers. Steve Smith, 14 for 26, 186 yards, and 4 touchdowns last week. He's had 4 passing touchdowns in his first 2 games, 8 total on the season, kind of tearing it up there. 1st and 10, we'll hand it off to Stephen Leach. He's going to break a tackle, get past the 50, taken down by the ankles at the 35. That's a 35-yard gain. Later on in the drive, it's 2nd and 3. Smith scrambling out to his right, throwing on the run, and Trevor Phillips cannot come up through the reception, and it'll be 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Smith will hand off to Gross on the delay. He's going to find his way up the middle for 4 and a Panthers first down, so that keeps the drive alive for Georgia State. 2nd down and 10 now. Smith fakes the handoff, drops back here, scrambles out, and he's going to be hit and sacked, and it's a fumble as well. And that's going to be a turnover, and the problems continue for Steve Smith here early on in the season as he fumbles, and Alabama takes over. Mays is going to take off here on 1st and 10 and get 7. 2nd down and 3 now for the Crimson Tide. Mays will keep it once again, and he's got the first down and more down the sideline, breaking tackles, stiff-arming defenders, and he's inside the 10, pushed out at the 5, and Alabama already above 100 yards rushing on the day, and we're not even halfway through the first quarter, and Jonathan Page is going to take another one in for a touchdown, and it's 14-0 Alabama. We need to get this game under control here. Steve Smith, 3rd and 8. He's going to fire this one to the sideline. Caught by Luther Madison, 14 yards, and a Panthers first down. Very next play, Smith will hand off to Mark Barnes. He'll get outside here. He's going to break a couple tackles. He's past the 50, taken out at the 47. 1st and 10 from there. Smith is going to keep it on the read option. He's going to try to get outside here. He breaks 1 tackle. He has the first down and more down to the 34-yard line. Later on the drive, it's 1st and 10 from the 20. Smith firing deep, and Trevor Phillips cannot make the catch, but Anthony Pendleton makes the reception on the deflection. It's 1st and goal from the 10, Georgia State. Smith fires to Terrence Flynn. That's 8 yards. He's down to the 3. 2nd and goal now for Georgia State. Smith, pump fake, fire quickly, and caught by Flynn in the end zone. 2 yards and a touchdown, and Georgia State gets on the board with that one. That's Smith's 9th touchdown pass on the season. Alabama takes over now, handoff to Jonathan Page, and he's going to get up the middle and break 1 tackle, but gain 32, and he's tearing it up here in this game. 1st and 10, handoff to Page. He breaks another tackle, has another first down, and finally taken down after a gain of 18 inside the red zone. And at the end of 1, Alabama's on top, 14-7. Alabama's looking to strike here again to start the second quarter. 3rd and 7. Mays, well, that one sails on him out of bounds, and Alabama is going to settle for a field goal here to make it 17-7. Steve Smith and Georgia State come out back on offense here, and he's going to go down. A loss of 9 on the play on that sack. 3rd and 22 now for Georgia State. Smith from his own end zone here, looking, steps up, fires deep, and caught by Madison. He goes up and gets it from 2 defenders, 46 yards on that pitch and catch. And it's 1st and 10, Georgia State at midfield. Smith now firing to the sideline, caught by Trevor Phillips this time. That's a gain of 21 and another Georgia State first down. Later on in the drive, it's 2nd down and 5. Smith looking, has a lot of time, rolls out to his left. He's going to fire on the run, and it's caught by Phillips down at the 6. 1st and goal, Georgia State. From under center, Smith will fire, caught by Terry, and he's down at the 1. He does not get in. 2nd down and goal now. Smith back to pass here, and fires to the end zone, and that one's knocked down by Patrick Jones. 3rd and goal for Georgia State here. Smith under center. Drops back. Quick dump off to Jones. Terry Jones has the catch for the touchdown. And Georgia State gets within a field goal at 17-14. They would add a field goal to tie it. Alabama will take over here late in the second quarter. May is going to take off. He's past the 50, inside the 30, 20, 10. They will not catch him. One play, 75 yards, and Alabama has retaken the lead, 24-17. Their rushing game is absolutely dominating this Georgia State defense. As we get a studio update, number 5 Georgia Tech in trouble, 14-3 behind to Wake Forest. Georgia State takes over now on offense, 1st and 10, going deep to Lavelle Hampton, the tight end. He's got the catch at the 30. 2nd down and 10 now for Georgia State. Smith looking to pass, steps up, and he's going to go down. Sacked for a loss of 6 on the play. Be 3rd down and 16 now for Georgia State. Smith will work from the shotgun here, dropping back, rolling out to his right, and he's going to take off here. He's inside the 30. Can he get it? He does. 18 yards on that scramble by Steve Smith. And 18 seconds left. Smith back to pass here, looking, firing, lobbing it up for the end zone, and dropped by Anthony Pendleton. 14 seconds to go. It's 2nd down and 10. Smith back to pass from the shotgun here, firing deep, caught by Pendleton, and in the end zone for the touchdown. And Georgia State's going to tie this one up right before the half, and we'll go into halftime tied at 24 apiece. Alabama took the early lead in the first half, but Georgia State came back to tie it at 24 right before the half, and they'll get the ball to start the second. Anthony Gross with the run, and that's good for a first down. Looking at the halftime stats, both these teams putting up yards and putting up points in this game, even though Alabama's only had the ball for 4 minutes and 20 seconds. 1st and 10 now for Georgia State. Smith going to fire deep, and that one's picked off by Hodges. Alabama gets the turnover, number 2 on the day, and Steve Smith cannot believe the amount of turnovers he's had early on in this season as Mays rolls out here, tries to take off, and he gets by the defender there. He's got the first down, pushed out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. 3rd and 5, Mays will find Cook for 2 yards, not good enough for a first down, and they settle for a field goal to make it 27-24. Georgia State takes over at midfield here now. Luther Masson with a 3-yard reception on the wide receiver screen. 3rd and 3 now for Georgia State. Smith is going to hand off to Stephen Leach. He's going to get outside and get the first down on a 7-yard gain. 3rd and 8 now for Georgia State. Smith back to pass from the shotgun, scrambling out to his right here. He's going to fire on the run, and it's broken up, almost picked off by Ryan Rowe. And that'll set up 4th and 8, and a 50-yard field goal attempt for Zach Glover here is up. And it is good. He sneaks it in there on the right goalpost, and this game is tied up again at 27 apiece. Alabama takes over. The handoff goes to Jonathan Page, and he's got open field ahead of him, and no one's going to catch him all the way to the end zone for 75 yards and a touchdown. 2 plays in this game for Alabama. They have gone for a touchdown on drives, and it's 34-27 at the end of 3 quarters in favor of Alabama. Alabama has a dynamic offense that can score with 1 play on 1 drive, and they've got the 34-27 lead as this pass incomplete, broken up by Grant Hodges. It'll be 4th and 7 now, and Georgia State's going to go for it down by a touchdown in the 4th quarter. Smith over the middle, caught by Lavelle Hampton for a first down and into Crimson Tide territory. 1st and 10 now, handoff to Anthony Gross up the middle, using that speed and getting the first down, a gain of 12. And our run game has been the bright spot of this team early on this season. Smith on 2nd and 10 now is going to fire, caught by Pendleton. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Be 1st and goal, Georgia State. Smith working from the shotgun will fake the handoff here. Looking, firing, caught by Phillips, but he's taken down short of the goal line. It's a gain of 4. 3rd and goal now for the Panthers. Smith hands off to Leach, and he's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown, tying this game up at 34 apiece. Once again tied, and it might come down to whoever has the ball last as we get in our studio update. Wake Forest now up 31-10 over number 5 Georgia Tech. Hopefully they can get the victory there and help Georgia State out if we can get the victory. Alabama takes over now, handoff to Jonathan Page. He breaks a tackle. He's got a lot of room, and he's got 21 yards on that rush. 2nd down and 7 now for Alabama. Working from the shotgun, Mays going to fire. Deep, caught by Carter, pushed out of bounds at the 28. Be 1st and 10, Alabama in Georgia State territory now. Mays going to fire, lob that one up for Brown. He's got the catch. He's inside the 15, taken down at the 14. 1st and 10 from the 14. Alabama moving the ball on every drive in this game. And this time it's picked off by Jarvis Hall. He'll return this one to the 18-yard line. And Georgia State gets a takeaway at the right time. 1st and 10, handoff to Anthony Gross outside. Bounces off a tackle. Finally taken down by, it looked like, by the face mask. He'll set up a 3rd and 3. Smith will hand off this time to Stephen Leach outside. He's got the first down and more. Trying to break tackles, but taken down at the 40. Very next play here, Smith from under center will hand it off to Leach. He gets outside here, and he's tackled 1 yard short of the first down marker. They would get it, though. 1st and 10 now from the Alabama side. Smith back to pass, looking, scrambling, and sacked for a loss of 9 yards on the play. 2nd and 19 for Georgia State. Smith from the shotgun, an empty backfield set. Is going to fire, caught by Luther Madison, taken down, and they say short of the first down marker. Looked like they pushed him back instead of him going back on his own, even though Georgia State on 3rd and 1 would run it with Leach and get 10 yards and the first down. 1st and 10 now from the 30, handoff to Leach up the middle. He's got the first down and more, a gain of 13. He's down to about the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 from there. Smith back to pass with just over 2 to go, firing for the end zone, and it's broken up, incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 now for Georgia State here from the 15. Smith will hand off to Gross up the middle. He's got the first down. He breaks a tackle. He's got the end zone, 15 yards, and Georgia State takes their first lead of the game, 41-34, and we get in our studio update. The upset is complete. Wake Forest defeats number 5 Georgia Tech 31-13. Georgia State, all they need to do now is hold on against Alabama with 1:21 to go. 3rd and 9. Mays will find Rhodes all the way down into Georgia State territory at the 27-yard line. 2nd down and 10 now for the Crimson Tide. Mays over the middle for Rhodes, and he cannot hang on. Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10 now for Alabama. Mays back to pass here, dumping it off to Page. Page will go nowhere but backwards. Snuffed out for a loss of 4 yards. 4th and 14, the last shot for Alabama. Mays going to fire over the middle for his receiver, who cannot hang on off his fingertips. As you look at the replay here, he just could not hang on in this wet weather, and Georgia State will hang on and get the victory on the road against Alabama. Steve Smith, your player of the game, and Georgia State gets the victory 41-34 over Alabama. Taking a look at scores from other games around the country this week, unranked California takes down number 10 USC 35-31, so that's going to help us out looking at the stats from our game. 284 yards on the ground for Georgia State and 289 through the air. A pretty good day for the Panthers. Players of the game, Steve Smith, 24 for 42, 289 yards and 3 more passing touchdowns. Jarvis Hall, 3 tackles and that big interception in the fourth quarter. And Georgia State moves up to number 6 in the country at 3-0. What a 100th episode for Georgia State to get the victory 41-34 over Alabama. The 100th episode of the Georgia State Dynasty. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Hopefully 100 more to come with the Georgia State Dynasty. Catch you guys later.